This M2 Cup is one of my worst race ever to do on the factor because I didn't brake enough, and I went to crash into the drivers in front of me. But somehow I didn't ruin the driver's race, but still it's bad. I didn't brake enough because I was in 3 wide and I somehow escaped the race. And now we are at the qualifying lap. Onto the first corner, gliding towards the apex here and gradually getting into the gas. Onto this hairpin, again sticking to the apex and gradually increasing the gas. That's how it always has to be in the center car. You always have to be really gradual with the gas. Look how gradual I was in the telemetry. And again a gradual input. This is slightly wider hairpin than the earlier ones, but yeah. Then comes the wider corner. Onto the third gear. And I really slowly, patiently getting into the gas. And we finish it at 1.4, which lands us 5th onto the grid, and the lights go out. I always wanted to stick to the inside line, as you guys know it. That's the best position. And I got into this 3 wide here. I didn't brake earlier enough.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
It's completely my mistake. It's completely my fault not to brake earlier and jet it earlier enough to give it space. And now which it landed us 8th onto the grid, I guess. Let's quickly try to make up the positions. And currently at this moment it seems like the 3 cars in front of us would have some really bad, actually 4 cars would have a really good battle there, and we could rip up any crashes they occur to, and we enjoy our position. As you can see, I was really gradual with my input, yet I went wider there, so I had to step off the gas and get back to the gas, which landed us 8th position. Onto the lap 2. Until 4th position is in our eyes, we could do it. Let's try it and make it up the positions. Cars are really fighting over there, and I too went wider. It's a 5-car competition for the 4th place, as it seems now, since the driver behind me also closed the gap. And the driver behind me closes the gap again. What does happen on the first corner? I stick to the inside line always, but I still didn't get enough speed for the car ahead of me to go side by side, but yeah, that's fine. It was really close call. Can you see my telemetry there? I stamped into the brake. It's not ideal. I had to be earlier braking. And now we are again stuck in this train of cars. Neither of us are making a move here. As you could see, it's literally the same train, it always says. Drivers are fighting, but there isn't any position gained or lost by anyone. That's because of the track architecture it is. You just need to stick with the inside and you're good to go. And you could see there I went wider there. And I lost the position again. Just completely, I missed my braking point. I went wider. So yeah, heads down, 9th position. And then there's a car goes wide there. We got the 7th position again.
You've got a slow car on the right. Go left. There's an incident ahead.
We have gained net 0 positions as of now. From the lap 2, lap 1. The gap has increased a lot now. Let's see if we could benefit from any. At this moment, all I need is a 6th place, and 6th place is where you don't lose any identity. That's what exactly I need. But yeah, let's see and if we could make any moves. Let's see if we could follow this car and gain the position here. No. And the cars ahead of us is going side by side. There is no position, no gap. Yeah. Cars ahead is going to be dive bombed or no, it's not the case. But the car before, it's gone wide there, but yeah. If we could have been earlier on the gas, we would have cashed in. It's fine. I just need to overtake these two cars. That's it. That's all I need for this race to remain in the I rating change. Because anything below 6 position is a lose in I rating. And the car. Tried for the dive bomb, but he closed the gap, so I have to hail the position. Again, the same story. Also going side by side here. And now the penultimate corner is where I need to be careful. There was a slight contact, but I'm not sure. I got a incident point. And yeah, I gained the position, but I'm not sure if it was any contact over there. Just landed a 6th position, which we decided to take for it. But I'm not sure if that incident was really on us. I don't think I made any mistakes. That was a really late break move, but car contact was skeptical. Where's the car? Nowhere. Again, being gradual with the gas. And the driver in P7 is fighting hard for his position back. But it's utterly important for me as well to secure my position. So my only plan right now is to just stick with the inside line. But I unfortunately went wider there. Not sure why he didn't utilize the position there.
Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left.
So yeah, the only goal right now is to seal the inside line. That alone could bring you the 6th place home. That's what exactly I'm doing here. As you can see, I was really close to the apex. I don't want to leave a single gap. And that's the exact reason onto this last corner I don't go really wide and hit the late apex. I always stick with the inside line. So, I mean, the apex. So, the driver needs to move outside of the line to overtake. By that time, we are already at speed. As you can see, he decides to dive bomb.
Right side.
But since I locked the inside line,
Clear on the right.
he couldn't overtake. I know the drivers would always prefer the inside line overtake. So I always seal it up. That's exactly what happened.
Left side. Clear on the left.
And I'm really sure, pretty damn sure, on the last lap, the driver in P7 would really do the Hail Mary move. So we always need to close the inside line, especially in these kind of situations. And the gap has increased a bit. And again, closing the door, no way to overtake. And that's why this track frustrates really fast drivers. See, when you are really fast and the driver ahead of you, my bad, and the driver ahead of you never leaves you any space, there is no space to overtake since the track is also small. You have to be patient, you have to wait for the drivers to make a mistake for you to utilize it. And this is the track where a lot of beginners win their first races as well. Because of how easy the track is and how this track really teaches you like where to protect your racing lines and where to protect your positions. Plus it's a really small track, it's just a 1 minute drive through this track, which makes beginners easier to learn the track and learn the race. That's why it's at the D class, it's the rookie class races for the M2 Cup and the MX5. It seems like the cars ahead of us on P4 and P5 are fighting for their positions. And at this moment I don't want any positions gained or to be lost. I just need to preserve the position which I am in, and I need to complete the race clean. That's all I wish for. It's already at 8 incident points. Anything more or less than that would be blow to my safety rating. It's already been
White flag.
it would already reduced my safety rating at this point since it is 8 incident points. Yeah, let's see. On the last lap, first corner. And this is where I really need to be careful, because this is where most of the drivers behind the drivers who are already leading would make up the idiotic move where you just dive on it recklessly and ruin both of their races. So I have to be really careful. I have to be really patient as well to finish the race and just lock the inside line. That's my goal. As you can see there, he really closed me, but since I was on the inside line, he couldn't overtake.
Clear on the left.
Approaching the last corner of this track, he would do anything to get the positions there. No, he didn't dive bomb. It's a great move. And yeah, 6th position. Good race. Let's review the incidents.
Checkered flag.
And this was the first angle. Let's see the chase. Yeah, it's really my mistake. I didn't brake enough to give him the space. And this is where I went wider and took the racing line again. And this is a car which lost its rear while we overtook it. And this is what I need to review it. It's a slight brush, I would say. There is nothing much happening, so just a slight brush, but yeah. And this was a dive bomb which the driver in P7 tried to do on us. but somehow escaped it as I sealed the position. And now, yeah, this is a good safety rating. It's okay. It's okay-ish. But yeah, let's see. Thanks for watching.